I cried when I saw Shatta Wale back in the street when the industry tried to block him in Ghana. And this guy became broke at the time. This is coming in from a friend of Shatta Wale, and this guy is really excited that Shatta Wale is back on his feet. Despite Shatta Wale's a kind of rich background, this guy actually suffered in the Ghana music industry because of the kind of hit a lot of people are really taking on him. And these guys have not stopped hating Shatta Wale, and he is a very outspoken person and somebody whom the industry could not really control. Some of the big goons in the industry could not control, and they decided to boycott Shatta Wale. That is something coming in from Asamoah Gyan. I think we need to talk about it because Shatta Wale is one of the biggest artists in the Ghana music industry, and we cannot really put that aside right now because he has made a relevant impact in the industry in Ghana at the time. Shatta Wale has actually jumped on a song with Beyonce, and that was really an opportunity for Ghana or the Ghana music industry to really escalate things and really move forward with their music style. But because of the beef and the stress they have for Shatta Wale, they could not really support him at that time. I think that is an opportunity that will rarely come again. That is something I kind of believe about all of this. Asamoah Gyan is coming out to speak about that. Of course, Asamoah Gyan is a famous footballer, and this man has played for the Ghana national team, and he missed a penalty at the World Cup 2010. That is an interesting one. But right now, he's speaking about Shatta Wale, and a lot of people are getting to understand it from that point of view. If you're a Ghana person, you have to comment in the comment section. Who is the biggest artist in Ghana? That is something I need from you guys right now. But for me, I feel that Shatta Wale should be regarded as the biggest artist in Ghana based on some kind of relevant things, some kind of statistics that is actually trending. But some people will give it to Sarkodie based on the number of awards and the rest. Sarkodie is one of the biggest rappers in Africa. There's no doubt about that. Shatta Wale is one guy that a lot of people have not been able to control in the Ghana music industry. That is what we are really getting right now from a lot of people in Ghana. But some people are quick to tell you that this guy is actually rude to an extent. This guy, does not respect nobody. This guy does not do this because he felt that a lot of people in the music industry in Ghana wants to control him and control his music. That is actually something that we need to talk about. But we got to listen to Asamoah Gyan on this and get to understand it from a different point of view. That is something I need you to understand. But before we listen to Asamoah Gyan, if you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. Down in South Africa, a lot of people are really getting to understand that amapiano has come to stay. According to a report I got, amapiano was non-vocal sounds. You don't make vocals on it. It's something that they play piano and beats and all those kind of things. But later, they decided to try out vocals on amapiano, and it became one of the biggest South African sounds, and a lot of people are really getting involved in this. I think amapiano at the time got popular as a result of most Nigerian artists jumping on it. The likes of Burna Boy, the likes of Davido, the likes of a lot of people actually jumped on amapiano. Even a person of Wizkid played a role in amapiano, according to DJ Maforisa, what he said about all of this, and he's really grateful to Wizkid on all of this. Let's listen to DJ Maforisa speak about being grateful to Wizkid.
I come from experience, business, what I'm saying. I learned a lot from Kalawa Jasmine, what I'm saying. Now I started my own label. Now I had a little bit of experience. So when I started working on my piano, started becoming commercial. I don't know, really, because obviously I had a name also, and Kabza also had a name, and then us merging, and it started becoming like a commercial thing. How I got influence about amapiano, it was like I was with Wizkid. Wizkid, when it comes to South Africa, we always hang, we do studio, we club, we do everything. So we went to Pretoria. Pretoria is my city, so that's where I come from. So I was playing there, then he was supporting me. So after we played, at that time I was doing Afro beats and like house, Afro house and stuff. So amapiano was something that was really underground. After I DJ'd, I had a DJ, I think it was a resident DJ who was playing. So he was playing this type of sounds, amapiano, and I was like, I was not familiar with the sound. So he's like, hey bro, what's that sound? I was like, I don't know, but I'll do some research. It got even goosebumps. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, because for me it's like, if Wizkid really vibes with the sound, there's something, you know what I'm saying? So he's the one who really put me on with the sound, and I started researching and doing my homework and trying to get beats and stuff, and that's how I entered amapiano.
According to DJ Maforisa, he said, Wizkid is the one that put me on amapiano. That is something you need to understand about all of this. When South Africans come out to argue about this amapiano thing, I think they need to go down their industry, ask some stakeholders on the role of Nigerian artists, on the success of amapiano. That is something I need them to understand. Even at the Grammys, a lot of Nigerians are getting nomination of amapiano. The likes of Ashake got nominations at the Grammys on amapiano. That is actually big to an extent. And DJ Maforisa has actually confirmed something and is working on a project with the likes of Davido. He was really, really excited to have Davido on his song. Now, let's speak about the Ghana music industry, which a lot of people doesn't want to accept at a time like this. You know, in Ghana, the music industry is one of the smallest in Africa. That is something I kind of understand. Maybe based on the size of their population and a lot of people not coming out to invest themselves, resources and energy in the music industry in Ghana. But they just want to get a lot from it without investing. And that is not going to help them to an extent. That is something I got to understand about the big story that is trending out on social media, and a lot of people are really getting concerned around this and getting interested in this whole thing that is trending out on social media. But you need to understand right now that, you know, a person of Shatta Wale is one of the biggest artists in Ghana and one of the most controversial artists in Ghana, you know, based on his vocals, you know, vocalizing his mind, based on speaking out his mind. A lot of people are not really comfortable around Shatta Wale. And this guy, Asamoah Gyan, is coming out to speak about Shatta Wale, that a lot of people that could not really control Shatta Wale in the music industry made him to actually go broke by blocking his music in Ghana. And at the time, Shatta Wale went back to the street and regrouped again and back. This guy is back and stronger at a time like this. What is your own take? Let's listen to Asamoah Gyan.
With my facts, Shatta Wale, he will not comply. He's a real person. So you can't tell him what to do. So it looked like people in the industry wanted to control him because he didn't allow it. They cut his music off. Sabotage. They won't play his song. The boy went broke. And this boy comes from a good family, but he decided to go on the street. He stayed on the street. I cried. I was from the beach. I was just from the beach. I was training. I went to training, coming back with my friends, and then I saw this guy on the street at Namho. Had to pack. I cried. My classmates, why you hit? Bandana from Ghana. Oh, why you hit? Hit. We were expecting him to go. All of a sudden, like on the street, Sebi, on your junkie back. I thought, why? Charles. So I was on the beach, but I had to pack. Called him in front of Blue Lagoon where he stayed with his friends. And I said, what happened? And he said, Charlie, this is life. I cried.
Do you now understand the point Asamoah Gyan is trying to raise concerning Shatta Wale? I want you to put that in the comment section, especially Ghanaians. You need to understand that, you know, one of the biggest and legendary music artists in Ghana is Shatta Wale in recent time, based on what he has really achieved and based on the impact he's made in the music industry in Ghana. He was in Jamaica, performed with Vybz Kartel, and that was really one of the biggest, crowd that he performed to, and was really excited about that. And Vybz Kartel, named him the African king of dancehall. That was really massive for Shatta Wale, and he said, you know what? That is bigger than a Grammy for me. What is your own take about all of this? I want you to put that in the comment section so that you can have a take at what you feel. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos, and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. I love you guys. Keep supporting Afrobeat Blog.